Now then, how you doing? Good to see you. A little bit of a different video coming out for you this evening. This summer during the European Championships, I'm making it my mission to try and win the European Championships on Football Manager with every single team that's actually taking part in the European Championships in real life. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do it with North Macedonia, for example, but we're going to give it a good go. I want to do it all live on the live streams over on Twitch, but I also don't want you guys on YouTube to miss out as well. And so what I'm going to do is, because it's that sort of time of year where you experiment with the Football Manager content a little bit, I'm going to put some of the stream replays up on YouTube for you guys to watch. So today's stream replay is the section of yesterday's stream. We did England, Scotland and the Netherlands in yesterday's stream. And a bit of a spoiler, we didn't win the Euros with any of them. We'll come back to them at a later date and try and win it again. But I just kind of want to get your feedback and what you guys think about having the stream replays here on YouTube. If everyone thinks they're really rubbish because it's a different platform, obviously Twitch is different, you can't see the live chat that I can see at the time and everyone else can see at the time when it's actually live and things like that. So that could be a little bit difficult potentially on YouTube, but I just want to know what you guys think essentially. Do you enjoy it? Should I post more of the stream replays up on here for you guys to watch back later on? I know a lot of you guys can't watch all of it, so I don't know. It's an experiment essentially, and I'd love to have your guys' feedback on it. If you want to get involved more in the live streams, I am streaming again tomorrow night on Thursday from 6 PM BST. That's the UK time at the moment. So get involved there. We'll play some more countries. You guys get to vote as to which country I play as each time. And hopefully we're going to get around everyone and eventually win it with everyone over the course of the European Championships. But I don't think there's anything else left to explain. I just wanted to briefly sort of tell you what this video is and why it's different and why it's a bit bizarre, I guess, if you've not seen a stream before and things like that. So just thought I'd let you know that one as well. But also let me know in the comment section what you kind of think of putting the stream replays up on YouTube as well. Anyway, hope you all have a great day and hopefully you enjoy the stream replay. I am now the manager of the Dutch Football Association. Amazing. Choose my captain. Yeah, Memphis Depay is probably fine. No, Van Dijk, Van Alden. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Right. First things first. Responsibilities, media, delegate. Go to tactics, delegate. Go to match. Team. Oh no, I like to do the team talks. Friendlies, that. Delegates. Amazing. Oh, you love to see it. Adam gifting out 5 subs to the chat as well. Why does this not come through my ears? I don't understand why these ones don't come through as like a big alert saying Adam's gifted. I can see it on my screen. I can see it in the chat. I just don't get any sort of noise in my headphones. I don't get it because clearly all this stuff is broken or something like that. I don't know. Just play Van Dijk 7-2. I rate that massively. So here we are in charge of the Dutch. We've got North Macedonia in our first game. Adam, thank you very much, by the way, man. I appreciate that. You love to see it. Sky Blue Rossi, Mad Benny Boy, Stompy 14, Viking Dan, Hacken with the subs from that one. Yeah, I think that takes up to 80 subs as well, which is pretty mental. So thank you, everyone. Big sub numbers tonight, which is mental. Thank you, everyone. Obviously, I had loads of gifted earlier on as well, which is so cool. 5 subs if you lose to North Macedonia. I'll be honest. Why is that so tempting? Why is that so tempting to just throw the game against North Macedonia? It's very tempting, you know. It's very tempting. Iceland team's already in the Euros and Iceland is out. Sorry about that. Oh, no, don't worry, man. I didn't realise Iceland weren't in it, if I'm honest with you. So, shows how much attention I pay. Right. Gegenpress 4-2-3-1. Has to be that right, surely. So, goal has to be Biao, because he's my boy. Love him. Vindel on the left. On the right, I want Hatterborn, even though he's slightly injured. We want Van Dijk on the right and we want De Ligt on the left. And De Vrij, unfortunately, can't get into the team. We then want Genie and... Do we want Frank? Do we want De Jong? And then in front, Van der Beek. There we go. On the right-hand side, Donny Marlon. Left-hand side, Memphis Depay. Up top, Boadu. Oh, this Dutch side is actually class. This Dutch side is actually class. And got Karsdorp as well at right back. Maybe we play Karsdorp instead of Hatterborn to start off with, if he's injured. But then De Vrij, Hatterborn, Koopmeiners, Blins. Strootman, Klaassen, Gravenberch. Oh, this Dutch side is really, really good, to be fair. I'm a big fan of the Dutch side. You can't use Van Dijk. I'm using Van Dijk. Gotta use them. Luke, hello, mate. Good to see you. How you doing, my friends? Hope you're doing well. Ah, and you love to see it. Jack, dropping the raid as well. They've come at a good time. Jack, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, my friends. There we go. Alerts on a big delay tonight for some, and some are just not even working at all. But Jack, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the raid. Raiders, welcome in. You love to see it. We're currently trying to win the European Championships as every single country in the European Championships. We've tried with England, we've tried with Scotland, we have failed. We'll come back to those at a later date, but the chat have chosen the Dutch for our third attempt of trying to get forward. Right, how do we quickly ban everyone in the chat asking me about Blackpool Pleasure Beach? I don't want to know. Oh. I love Jack's reaction in there as well. Amazing stuff. Yeah, I'm sure it's Jack who's not done any of that. At all. What do you think of Blackpool Pleasure Beach? I've never been, actually. I never will go. And now I actually want to lose every game because we're playing in orange with the Dutch. Oh, this is really sad. If I'm honest with you. You've brought back some bad memories here, Jack. I just about got it out of my system. And now it's fully back in my system. I was so upset that day. Hey, what's happened here? How are we losing to North Macedonia? I wasn't looking. I was just looking down, a bit sad. What's going on here? Hang on. Please don't tell me he kicks it into Why do bad things happen to good people? Why do good things or bad things happen to good people? Well done, Van der Beek. He's got one back. Oh. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. It's the first group stage game. That's all it is. Who said Bill I was a god among men? Or is among the good people. That's also true. I also did describe him as a bit of a god as well, to be fair. I also did describe him as that. Oh dear. Okay, it doesn't matter. If you manage to win the Euros with Finland, I will kiss you. I mean, I'd love a kiss anyway. That sounds quite nice, to be fair. Memphis coming forward. De Jong, Van der Beek. Brought down in the area. Not quite. Ah. Okay, look. Wijnaldum needs to collect himself, and he'll do it. It's your first country. Now, we tried England, got to the quarterfinals of England, lost to France, then lost to Russia as Scotland in the first knockout round. Luckily, Memphis Depay gets the business done there. 2-1 up against North Macedonia. We're sorted. When it comes to playing as North Macedonia, though, we chatted about this briefly earlier on. Obviously, the challenge is to win the Euros with every single team who's playing in the Euros this summer. How we're going to do that with North Macedonia, I do not know. I don't know how we're going to get that done. I think it might be impossible. Actually, I genuinely might be impossible to win the Euros with North Macedonia. Other than playing like 6 at the back, pure counter-attacking football, or just, I don't understand how we do it. We're going to give it a good go, though. Quite a few goes at some point. Quite a few good goes, I reckon. But, alright, well, at least we're winning. Scotland beating Croatia, by the way, for all you Scottish fans out there. Wijnaldum, though, can he get the challenge in? Come on, Boadu. Into Memphis. I don't think he passed it. I think it was... Oh, it's offside. I don't think Memphis passed it. Boadu passed it in the first instance. I think the first instance was a slide challenge from the defender, and it just happened to go to Memphis Depay. It's not going to show us on the replay that either. How offside is he? Oh, it's so narrow. My linesman can't see that. And well, there is VAR, actually, isn't there? There will be VAR, but we could ignore that. We could ignore it as we've won a penalty. All right, well, at least we're getting there now. At least we're getting there with all of this. That early goal we conceded was just a little blip. If that's the only blip we have all tournament, that's fine by me. Get out of the system.
Hi Tom, hope you're well and had a great weekend.
Ah, thanks Adam. I had a lovely weekend actually. Thank you for the sub, man. I was down in Reading this weekend, seeing a mate of mine, having a very... Oh, Marlon, you hate to see it, lad. We're getting all the mistakes out of our system now. All the mistakes out now. That's all it's going to be. You know, we missed a penalty, conceded a stupid goal. Everything out of the system now. And then we'll go and win this whole thing with the Dutch, I reckon. But I was down in Reading this weekend, seeing a mate for a long weekend, which was nice. So, yeah, it was a really nice weekend, actually. Not to do anything and not think about anything. So, it was decent. But thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. As the first chance of the second half is in our favour, but it's not going quite so well. Sorry, man, I can't cheer for the Dutch. I know you can't. I know you can't. As a proud German, I know you can't do that. But you're going to have to for me, as Karsdorp can swing a ball in the middle into Van der Beek, who puts it just over the bar. You hate to see it. I mean, on paper, 2-1 to North Macedonia is not... even with an own goal, 2-1's not a great... It's not the best of starts. You know... For some confidence, that's not a penalty, it's a free kick, right? Hopefully a red card for Alioski, though. You'd expect to win this game like 5-0, wouldn't you? It's not quite happened like that. At least we're going to get the 3 points, though. That's the main thing. The 3 points is the main thing in the early group stage. There's no point going to VAR. It's not a penalty. We could all see it wasn't a penalty. And if it was, Marlon would miss it, obviously. France are playing Mbappe, Griezmann, Benzema against us. At school we said we lose 3-0, but I can see it being 6 demolition against us. I mean, France are going to win the Euros in real life, aren't they? And what are your predictions in the chat? Who do you think are going to win the European Championships in real life? And if it's not France, how is it not France? Because it definitely is going to be France. Netherlands are stronger at the back than they are going in attack. They are massively. The Dutch defence is so much better than the Dutch attack. 100% agree with you on that one. Germany, I don't think Germany are going to win it. Transitional year, aren't they? It's not going to be Germany winning it. And I don't think it's going to be England either. As much as I want it to be England, it won't be. Belgium, the Dutch. Could be the Dutch. They've got a decent team. Hold defensive, it might be alright. Russia to win the Euros. Russia, France, Belgium, England, Portugal, Turkey. Belgium. A lot of shouts to Belgium and Portugal. England, because it's definitely coming home. Not if we play 5 at the back, it's not. If we play 5 at the back, it's not happening, I'm afraid. Hungary, easy. Belgium. Finland, easy. Sweden. I reckon Sweden will do well. I don't think Sweden will win it, but I could definitely see Sweden getting to a quarter or semis. If they can get the best out of Isaac, that would be good. Italy can count on world-class midfielders. Yeah, no one else has said Italy yet. That's the first Italy comment I'd seen. I reckon Italy are going to do really well. But Tom, it's coming home. I really hope it does. I really hope it does. I just can't see it. Germany have a tiny chance thanks to Lowe calling up Muller. That is miles offside as well. But I doubt it. Poland in the final. Michael Helik outscoring Lewandowski. I mean, that would be impressive. Lewandowski will be in and around the top scorers, I reckon, this tournament. Italy will be a dark horse of this tournament. Are they dark horses, though? I don't think they are. I think they've got a decent team, Italy. I say that, and I can't think of anyone else other than Donnarumma and Verratti. Who else does Italy have at the moment? Why can I not think of who Italy have got in their team? At least we won that one 3-1, which is quite nice. Let's have a quick look at the Italy team on here. If I can... Can I find Italy somewhere, please? Italy. Where are... Oh, Group A. Italy. Donnarumma, Di Lorenzo, Bonucci, Bastoni, Spinazzola, Tonali, Verratti, Barella, Chiesa, Insigne, Immobile. Okay, it's not the greatest team in the world. But I think I think they'll do well. I wouldn't say they're dark horses. I think they'll be expected to get a quarter. I think they're kind of like England. Like, I don't think England will get past the quarterfinals. I'll be truthfully honest with you. As much as it pains you to say it, I can't see that happening. And so I can't also see... I can't see Italy getting past the quarterfinals, which means they're probably as good as us, right? I would say. Scotland win, obviously. Either Russia or Turkey. I bet on Russia, but it was a close call. What's the thought process behind Russia or Turkey winning it? Jorginho, Champions League winner. Verratti, Champions League runner-up. Barella, best Serie A midfielder last season. Locatelli, great wonder kid. They have got some good players. I don't think they're a dark horse. I think they're like just a solid team. I would say. Italy won against us Finns and qualies only by penalties. That should be a given. So technically Finland's black horse. Yeah, maybe. I mean, Finland might do quite well. I don't really know enough. That's the thing. I need to know more. I need to know more about it. I don't have a database to hand right now. Mozza plays next for database. It's probably on his Twitter somewhere, but I've come vastly unprepared. Next stream, I'll make sure to get a proper link set up for a little like exclamation mark save, for example. I'll get the link in there for next stream, definitely. But same team again. Let's go to the game. Very good chemistry of the team. That's probably the only reason I considered it. They got to the semi-finals a couple of years ago, didn't they, Russia? Well, in 2012 they got to the semi-finals. I can't really remember, but I know they did at some point. So they could do something, you never know. They can scrape through against the big teams. They've got two huge strikers. Their two strikers are huge in Zuba and the other guy, whatever he's called. They're big. They could bully defences massively as we go 1-0. Not a great start. Not a great start. After winning with the Netherlands, plays Finland, and we'll get to know the team. Very true. Denmark, Jens Stryger Larsen has won or drawn all his national team games over 34 starts. That's pretty decent, you know. Ain't going to change now. Denmark to win it all the way up. Video's up, by the way. Of course, On The Rocks is up if you're an On The Rocks fan. So watch that when they finish up the streaming. But it's a big one today, On The Rocks, on my YouTube channel. We'll put a little exclamation mark YouTube in the chat. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, feel free to go and subscribe to it. Would massively appreciate that, as we're edging closer and closer to 23,000 subscribers over there, which is big. And we're also edging closer and closer to 5,000 followers on here. If you're watching right now and you've not pressed the follow button, would love it if you guys could press that follow button for me as we move ourselves closer to the 5,000 mark. Currently 4,725. Thank you to Asku for the follow there, being 4,725. I still haven't found time to start the series. Need to take some time for that one of these days. It's a good series. I reckon it's my favourite that I've done so far on The Rocks. And that's even the Lincoln Loco saves included. I think it's my favourite. I don't know why I'm enjoying it so much, but I really am enjoying it. And clearly a lot of you guys are as well, because the viewing retention figures on it and the number of views like every day on it are huge right now. So I'm glad that you all guys enjoy. Genuinely fantastic. What a review from Richie there. You know, if that doesn't convince you, I don't know what else will. As that was very close to being offside, but it wasn't offside as we draw level there. You'll love to see it. Boy from Neptune, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Welcome in, my friends. Pookie will crumble in the spotlight. Probably only score one goal. Finish bottom. Finland finish bottom. Pookie's not very good. He had a great start to a season with Norwich. Everyone loved him, and he was terrible, right? He was terrible. It's a great concept, perfectly executed. Oh, you love to see it. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm a cynical bastard, so that is top tier Revy. I mean, whew, top tier review. I just Revy. I was like, what's Revy? But it's a W missed off on the end. You love to see it. No, thank you. That's really kind. Fortnite for life. Hell yeah. What a fantastic username that is. Thank you for the follow. I mean, clearly it must be Foot Manager for life right now, because that's what you seem to be watching right now. But thank you. And Macklemore1, thank you for the follow too. Wold with the subscription as well. You love to see it. 7 months now on the resubs. You love to see it. Thank you very much, man. Amazing stuff. As we've taken the lead through Boadu here. Superb work there. I've got a good feeling about winning the Euros with the Dutch right now. I think we can do it, you know. We can hold out defensively. I mean, obviously we didn't at the start of this game or the previous game, but defensively we should be pretty solid, I reckon. And I think, oh, North Macedonia are winning. North Macedonia are currently winning, apparently. They're beating Ukraine as Marlin gets a good goal there. 3-1. How are we doing better against Austria than we did against North Macedonia? That's what I want to know. But North Macedonia are winning. They moved to second in the group. Maybe there is hope for us. When we do end up being the managers of North Macedonia, maybe there is hope for us to win this, you know. Netherlands being the comeback kings right now. Yeah, 1-0 down in both games, right? And then we've come back to this. We're also going to make some changes right now, just because probably a good idea to do it right, I would imagine. Austria coming forward, 10 minutes to go. Let's get this one sorted out. Sabitzer. Ooh. We came very close to conceding there, but we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're still winning. We're still looking good. Pandev is awesome. Pandev's a good lad, isn't he? Pandev's a good lad. As we've beaten the Austrians and North Macedonia win their game as well. I struggle watching other people's FM saves on YouTube. Don't know why, lol. I mean, it's just I do as well, to be fair. I don't really watch anyone's stuff nowadays. I used to. But now, after you spent all day like at work and then spend all evening making a video, the last thing you ever want to do is watch someone else's videos. I need to watch Jack's new stuff though. He's obviously got his new series coming out. I need to watch that to steal all his great ideas, probably. But no, I've heard his new series should be quite interesting. So I need to check that out at some point as well. But again, I'll watch the first episode or two and then go back to not watching anyone else, sort of thing. The Dover save wink, yes. Whatever it actually is, we'll find out. So I've not watched it yet, so I don't actually know. I mean, I should know because he did tell me. But as in, like, it might be a complete lie. He might change his mind to what he told me a few months ago. So you never know. You never know. Anyway, we're not going to change the lineup again. We're going to keep the lineup as it is once again for the final group stage game against Ukraine. Ukraine? Is that bad that I did an accent there? I never know. You never know with accents. It wasn't a very good Ukrainian accent either. It was more of a Borat accent, I feel. Exclamation mark, sweet left foot, you love to see it. Sweet left foot, what a boy. Love him to pieces. How are your 1,000 simulations going? Do you have a file that takes us to the start of the Euros rather than having to start a new save file? Yeah, there's a save file that is a save file. It just starts at the Euros. You simulate it for a month, save the data, and then start it again. I don't think we're anywhere near 1,000, unfortunately. We might be close to 500, but I don't think we're close to 1,000 simulations of it. I can have a quick look now. Well, I can't have a quick look now. I think we're probably close to 500 simulations, but 1,000 before the start of the tournament is I think impossible now, pretty much. Unless someone does 500 overnight or something like that, but I don't expect that to happen. So we'll get some videos out of it, I'm sure, with some more simulations in there as we've come very close to scoring. Penalty? No penalty. What are they on about? We should be given a penalty there, I reckon. Oh well. Oh well. Gary, hello mate. Good to see you. How you doing? How are things with you, my friend? Thing is, we're not winning this game because we haven't gone 1-0 down to Ukraine. Adam, CPFC, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Welcome in, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Ukraine have to score for us to then go on to win the game because we can only score goals once the opposition have scored a goal first, and then we become comeback kings, don't we? So there's no worry yet in this game. Go on, score. There we go. Right, now we can score the goals. Now we can score. Ukraine have got one up on us. We can go and score the goals against them. I'm also fully aware that I've forgotten to change the title of the stream. It still says England. Everyone's probably coming here wanting to watch England, right? Holland. Let's quickly just change that over. I'm going to forget to do it all tournament long. All summer long, I'll keep forgetting to do that. Right. See, now we've won a penalty. Now we've won a penalty. It's going to VAR. That should be a penalty. That was inside the area. Now Ukraine have scored, we can start scoring goals. That's just the way it is with this Dutch team. I'm not going to keep a clean sheet all tournament, but we are going to win every single game this tournament. Where we concede, we win every single game. If we don't concede, we draw or lose on penalties, because that's how it will be, I'm sure. It wasn't a penalty. What? I'm not having that. Okay, thrash the arms. I'm far from pleased from what I've just seen out there from you boys. Far from pleased. We need to be playing much better, as Karsdorp's apparently injured. Okay, well, let's sort that one out. Get him off for Hans Hatterborn. Confirm the sub. And actually maybe go a bit more attacking as well in the second half. Because no one's really doing that well out there for us. I mean, one shot on target for Ukraine. They've got their goal, which is frustrating, right? But they have to score a goal for us to then score some goals. Now, is this one going to be a penalty? VAR's being checked. This time, it has been given. Marlon to take it. He missed his first penalty this tournament. Will he get another penalty? He scores this one, I mean. That's what I was trying to say. Scores this one. Level on goals again, because it's 1-1. That's how scores line works, Tom. I'm tired. You can probably tell I'm getting tired now. On the grounds that half the sentences I'm saying are not really making all that much sense. But come on, lads. Memphis brought down red card. Straight red card there for the Ukrainian player. Right, makes it even easier for us now. And right, let's watch them score a goal. Zinchenko on the ball. Ball forward is a decent one. Can he get the ball in the middle though? Windle with a good challenge. Memphis on the attack. Plays it up to Boadu, who gets the ball in the end. Can he find the man in the middle? Marlon. He finds Marlon. There we go. Told you, we just have to wait for Ukraine or the opposition to score first, and then we score all our goals. You love to see it. Fantastic work. Owen Windle into Memphis Depay. Can we make it another 3-1? Every game has to finish 3-1 now as well. Please finish 3-1. Genius tactics. There, 3-1. Every game. I mean, I'd be very happy for us to win every single game 3-1. That would be good for us, I reckon. What a goal celebration. Absolute banger. It is, isn't it? So Memphis gets the ball in the middle. Boadu's there. Goal. Amazing work. Unfortunately, Austria are beating North Macedonia. So Austria going to second. Come on, North Macedonia. They have a chance as one of the best losers to go through. Now, how many penalty shouts are we going to get? I think that one was outside the area. I don't think that was in the area. I'm going to say no to penalties. So if I do watch one save on YouTube now, I think it's a guy called Doc's doing a Fulham save. Docklanders. Didn't realise he was still making videos, to be fair. Hopefully it's a good one, though. We didn't get a penalty there, though, which is fine, because we have to win every game 3-1. So if it was a penalty, we'd have to miss it, and that would have been very much fun for us. Let's not concede, though, boys. Yarmolenko coming forward for Ukraine, who are going to get knocked out of the tournament if we don't do anything quickly. And we're not going to do anything quickly because they've made another error in the attack. Another great save from the keeper. Has anyone ever won a tournament from coming behind to win every single game? Now that's a I can't speak, statistic. I'd love to find it out. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so. But I'd like to... surely not. I don't think that's probably the case. Drawn against Poland, though, in the first knockout round. Now, that'll be tough. That will be tough, actually, to be fair, with Lewandowski playing for them. But, you know, let Lewandowski score the first goal of the game. We go and score another 3. It'll be fine. But I've got a good feeling about this. A good feeling. I'm not sure who we play against afterwards, but we'll find out, won't we? We'll find out once we beat Poland easily 3-1. My class in elementary school played 2 games against other classes and we were down in both of them. Still won because we were awesome. You love to see it. So there we go. There's your answer, Jamie. Chuck's class in elementary school won a tournament after being behind in every single game. It has been done. We can maybe do it here. Lewandowski, odds-on favourite to score the first goal in the game against us, but then we go and smash them. There's not much of a rest period, though, between this game and our quarterfinal game. Should we get through it by looks of things? Like 2 days? 3 days at most, maybe? 3 or 4 days? It's not much time, because we've had 9 days off right now. As a coach, every time it's me versus the kids, I start 2-0 down and still win. You'll love to see it. Got to show him who's boss. How do you stay invested in one save? I seem to always have 2 or 3 at the same time. I get too distracted by 2 or 3. I get too distracted by having multiple. So, like a stream save and a YouTube save is kind of like enough for me, I would say. Again, same. I think maybe Karsdorp sort of Hatterball. Maybe give Hatterball the run out there. The Gaming Ardillo. Hello, mate. How you doing? I'm well, thank you. How are things with you? Let's get into this game against Poland. Cool. Okay. So Poland to go 1-0 up. And then we win 3-1. Because that's how every game's gone so far with the Dutch. I'm confident in that. If we score first, though, that's when I start to panic. My life will change massively in the coming weeks. Oh, how come? Do tell. I hope it's for the. I hope it's for the good. Fingers crossed it's for the good. Hatterball into De Jong. Boadu, Memphis. Oh, we've scored first. Good things. Good things. Gonna go start watching on the rocks if I can get into it. Oh, you love to see it, Wardo. Enjoy it. Hopefully you do. Tom, can you lose real quick? I want to go and enjoy the game against France, and by that I mean us losing. I'll try. Now, we've scored first here, this is the position we've never been in before. We've never been in this position before. We don't know what happens when we start winning a game. So I feel like we might just go... It might all go wrong. As Poland come forward. Hatterball, good challenge. Never a penalty. Never a penalty. Oh, I'm not having that, ref. Great, actually. My mum is having a baby and I can't wait to spend time with him in summer. Oh, that's fantastic. That's so nice. Congratulations. That is fantastic news. Let's all drop some you love to see it in the chat for that lovely news. Because quite frankly, you do love to see it. Big up. Big up the Gaming Armadillo's mum. Congrats. This first half is going well, though. That is lovely. Thanks, everyone. Oh, you love to see it. Lots of love to see it in the chat. Lots of congratulations. We love some good news, don't we? We love some good news in the chat. Some wholesome good news chat. And what's also pretty wholesome is that we are still beating Poland. As England are beating Turkey, interestingly. Played well out there so far, but there's still room for improvement in the second half. Leave Poland alone. Is Helix starting? He might be, actually. I think we may have seen his name pop up on a highlight, potentially. I think I saw that, at least. Come on, Owen Windle. It's a terrible throw. That was not a great throw, and I'll be honest with you. And here comes De Jong with a good challenge. De Ligt to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk to Marlon, who's been really solid, actually, so far. But so is Memphis Depay. Goal! Oh, you love to see it. More wholesome news is that in my current save, regardless of situation, Porteous is permanently aggressive. Just won 5-0, raging, cup win, raging. You love to see it. Love some good aggression in a save. Fantastic work. Also watching the On Rock series. Loving the series. Oh, good. I'm glad everyone likes it so much. But it just makes me worry for, like, is the next series going to be loved as much? That's always my worry as a creator. Is the next series going to be loved so much? And it always seems to be, for the most part. But it's always a big worry, because what if it's not? It's always, what if it's not? Which is always upsetting. And that's the, you get a bit anxious about all that kind of stuff. If it's a Barnley save, it'll be loved. If only Barnsley got promoted to the Premier League, it could have been them. It could have been them. Could be Brentford for the Baker save or something like that. I don't know. Because I like to do teams that got promoted and stuff like that. Just from my knuckle playing football. Woo! You're not the only person to have broken a bone in their hands. Josh fractured his finger playing football earlier. How are there two? Why do streamers forget to rotate now and then? I just get in the flow of just enjoying the chat too much, and I forget to do it all. That's what I do. Quarterfinals against Austria. We battered Austria in the group stage. This is fantastic. Right. We've not got much time off though. I might just give everyone a quick rest. National team. Oh no, how do I do training rest? Can I do training rest? Misk? Oh, I can't do training rest. Okay, they might be a bit tired for the game. Oh dear. Should do a save in Holland. I just won my first title for 10 seasons. Let's see how you approach the Dutch leagues. I would love to at some point actually. Roda JC would be a really good one to do, because I had a really good FIFA save with my dad once when we did co-op career mode on Roda JC, and I bloody love them. So if I was going to do one, it probably would be with them, I think. Austria versus the Dutch. This is the best chance we've got, right? The best chance. Same team again. This is the best chance we have. Oh. I mean, I can just imagine Austria now battering us after we battered them in the group stage. But, I did a Den Bosch, fell in love with them, bought their kit too. Oh, yeah. I love it when you get so invested by the kits and stuff. I really rate that massively. Really want to do a Bulgaria though, Tom, because it's quite the rebuild, and Bulgaria is quite good youth rating for FM for some reason, so no problem with regens. So I mean, I've not fully settled down. There's plenty of options to think about for FM 22. In fact, I've not even thought about it at all. It's still months away. It's like what, October, November time it comes out. I'm not thinking that far ahead as Van der Beek's picked up or not. Let's get him off the pitch for Gravenberg. Half-time 0-0. This is not bode well. We should be dominating. We are dominating. 13 shots to 2. We're just not scoring. Our XG's at 1 compared to their 0.1. Watch them win 1-0 now. Come on, lads. Remember how we battered them in the group stage. Remember how we battered them in the group stage. Remember how we battered them in the group stage. Name a better Giro than Tom and not getting through the quarterfinals. Yeah, to be fair, you're spot on there. You can't. You genuinely can't. Oh, dearie me. This is the most FM thing ever. It kind of is, isn't it? Oh. Can we have a chat with Discord at some point? Of course, at some point. Yes, of course. Windle, Memphis. Windle coming forward. I always feel a bit harsh thinking about Owen Windle as a football player, because there was a guy at school whose surname was Windle, and I just always get a picture of him when I think Owen Windle. I think of this guy, and I don't know why. It's not. I think he was like the year below me at school. I wasn't even friends with him or anything like that, but I don't know why. I just seem to always get this idea of this guy in my head, and it just. Can someone score? Why have we not scored a goal there? I can't believe this. Tom's only going to win the Euros in North Macedonia. You might be right at this stage. You can come on. And... oh, dearie me. And you can come on. Boys, just an equaliser would be quite nice at this stage. Just an equaliser would be quite nice. I can't believe this. I've got so excited. If we lose to Austria here... oh, dearie me. England, Scotland, and the Dutch. We've not been able to do anything with any of... right, well, that's it, innit? That's it. Throwback, we could beat Austria 3-1, hey. Throwback Throwback to the good old days. Any hints on future saves, or is On the Rocks going to be able to stretch much closer to FM22? I've not even thought about it. I'd imagine On the Rocks just goes for a long time for now. I've not thought about it. Still a long way to go On the Rocks, right? Well, next team should be Austria. Can they beat you? That should probably be a thing, actually. I quite like the chat voting on it. It's a bit of interaction, right? But I do like that idea as well. But it's not to be this time around, unless, of course, we can just do something. We can't do something now. Austria, of all teams. Bloody Austria. All they have are lederhosens. Lederhosens and some good cheese. It's not even that good because it's Switzerland with the cheese, isn't it? Do Austria have lederhosens? They have Sabitzer who can do that. Alright, well that's that. Maybe the team that beat you is automatically included in the vote. I like that. That's a good idea. I like that. Well done, Austria. Enjoy the money. I hope you usually get some lessons in grace and decorum. 20 shots we had, and they had 5 shots on target. 5 shots on target. You hate to see it. Well, with that one, I'm going to finish up tonight's stream here because I'm getting very hot and I want to try and finish Assassin's Creed 3 before I go to bed as well, because I'm grinding my way through that one right now. That is FM in a nutshell. It really, really is, isn't it? It really, really is FM in a nutshell.